Hello, our live video is starting now. I love a singing instruction. Oh, welcome for those of you who are here on the live. If anyone at all, I love you. I am here to support you. And today I'm going to jump right into it. So, today we're going to jump into a beautiful sharing. This is going to be so valuable for you. If you've ever had your voice get stuck in your throat and it's blocked or stopped your communication, I'm here to help you. I'm going to share 3 tips that are really easy that you'll be able to understand why this happens, and also some tips on how to manage it and tips on how to actually mitigate that from happening. So, even I just want to share, even though I have spent 37 years on the stage and in front of cameras as a singer, as a speaker, as an educator, I still feel a bit nervous before I come live. I still do. I still feel nervous. I feel excited. I feel anything could happen. And that's the thing. It happens for all of us. And I remember a time where I took a little left of center field and went into corporate for 8 years. And when I first got my gig in people and culture, which is in the human resources space, I was petrified. I didn't know if I fit in. I just was feeling so scared. And I remember this one time being in a really important meeting because we were creating a program and I had put in a lot of work. And I remember being asked a question, and my voice just got stuck in my throat and it clamped up, and I couldn't find my words. I couldn't get it out. So this video is for you if you've ever had your voice get stuck in your throat, or you forgot your words, or you just froze and yeah, wanted to run away and hide. So it's really, really normal. And so the 3 tips that I wanted to share with you, I started to use because some of it's from the vocal coaching work that I do, and then also some other stuff in understanding the nervous system and understanding how we actually operate as humans. So that's the first key, the first tip is to understand why it happens. It's because we are wired. It's not just in your head. We are wired. It's in our nervous system and in your nervous system. So when you ever feel, unsafe or unheard, the body can actually, at the unconscious mind, tighten up. So that's one reason why if you don't feel safe, it can tighten up. Hello, vagus nerve. So we're wired for safety and protection. And so it's a protective mechanism, a response to when you do not feel safe at some level. And so I guess a little bit like how a turtle will just pull its head in when it's feeling unsafe and nervous, so do we as humans. Perhaps we tighten our throat, or other things can happen as well, but it's part of a natural response. So you are not broken, right? You're just wired for safety. And so that's where we want to understand. So it's not that you can't speak up or find your words, it's just that your system doesn't feel safe in that particular moment. So that is a really great way of just understanding it and reframing it. And so I guess the second point that I really wanted to share about that is releasing that tension. And there's a multitude of ways that we can do that. And I've got a bag of tricks, a million tricks long. So we only do a little bit at a time. So it feels safe for you to do simple things and move on and move along, and then be able to fully express yourself more confidently and calmly and easily and joyfully in any situation, whether it's at work or whether it's in your business, and getting in front of a live and sharing your beautiful knowledge and wisdom, or whether it's on a call, whether it's with a personal relationship and sharing a boundary or something that you might need. So it's really important. So we're going to release the tension gently. And the first way we do that is we start with our body. So for those of you who haven't heard me talk about this is everything to me. As humans, our body is our instrument. Our voice, our soul, our feelings, everything is housed in this beautiful instrument. And so let's do this. Let's have a look. All right. So This is a guitar, right? Beautiful guitar, right? Every time we go to the instrument, we see it's got this lovely, straight, aligned neck with a beautiful body, big, round, open mouth and sound hole where the sound comes out. And every time I go to that instrument, it is reliable. I can rely on it. It's exactly the same alignment, and beautiful sound is going to come out. As humans, our body's our instrument. So we've had a lot of different life experiences in the past, different postures, gestures, emotional traumas, and things that have got stuck in our body, beliefs, old negative beliefs in the unconscious mind that frame and shape how we hold our body and how we use or don't use our body and how we use and don't use our voice. So releasing that tension in the body first will help you get out of immediate stress and release some of that tension, but also hold and house your beautiful energy so that you can feel safe and express yourself. So one of the ways that we want to do that is to get out of our head. So breathing, of course, we know it's so simple, right? But they're the same tools. We're going to keep using them. So taking a big, deep breath in, you can count for 4 in and then hold it for 4 or 5 or 6 and then let it out for longer. So the longer on the exhalation. So let's just do that. We're going to breathe in for the count of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. And allow yourself to pause in between the inhale and then the exhale as well. And that space of infinite space that you can sort of tap into, it's very calming for the nervous system. So breathing is first tip. Getting into your body again, wriggle your toes straight away, even whilst you're there with someone in a conversation or a meeting or a video. Wriggle your toes in your shoes. It'll get you out of your head. So we've got that. We've got the breathing. And then I want to invite, when, especially if it gets really stuck in your throat, I want to invite a yawning practice. And so to get the back of your throat in a lovely open real yawn, I like to stretch my arms behind my back out like that sort of thing. And then just breathe in, unlock your knees, feet shoulder width apart, unlock your knees, and then breathe in through an open mouth. So it helps kind of give you a yawn. So it goes, oh. And just fake it till you get a real one, because you'll feel that that's all lubricated and loose on the inside. So, just giving you that will really help you before an important conversation or a video or meeting or presentation. Doing all of this is really powerful. Otherwise, you can sometimes take yourself off to the toilet. Sometimes the toilet is my best friend when I need a minute to reset. It's really useful. So we've got yawning, we've got breathing. Then we've got also, we want to loosen the throat and the neck area. So I love to just do a little bit of physical stuff. So lift up, squeeze, 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 let go. Lift up, squeeze and let go. Again, hold it, and let go. And then this one is proper for voice work. I know it looks ridiculous, but I'm happy to be ridiculous. I don't care. Here we go. So we're just keeping the face loose, floppy, all relaxed, and just going like this. And mind your neck, be mindful. So my face is so loose, and then I lift up, let go. My face and tongue is so loose, I'm not moving them. It's just the centrifugal force of me moving which gets them all wobbly. So let's try it. It might take some time, because what I've noticed, some of my clients' muscles can start very tight and they can't even move them or can't do or anything like that yet, but it will come. So just have a play, let go. lift up, let go. And I'm making sound. It's not about perfect sound, it's just making sound. Lift up and let go. And that's the beginning of just loosening everything so you're all strong and solid and inside your body, wiggling your toes and all that. You do your physical warm up and then the vocal. It'll help you release any tension from your throat. You can also hum. So just on any note, just humming. It's not about being perfect singer in any way, shape or form. This is just about making simple sound. So it can be on a hum, it can be on an R sound, it can be like ah or whatever you like, but releasing that sound is a beautiful way. It's like you give your voice a safe runway to just be released into the world before you're having the conversations or the presentations, and it feels better, looser, and yeah, relaxes the throat. So that's a nice safe way for your voice to come out. And so let's do a little mini exercise together, and we'll just use humming. It's super simple, okay? Everybody knows the tune of Happy Birthday. So we're just going to hum on Happy Birthday. And your goal is to just make it nice and smooth. Yeah, not choppy, just nice and smooth. So we'll start here. That's going to be our note for now. You can pick any one you like, but it's going to go. And you can do that a couple times over. You can pick any song you like, and humming low, not too low, not too high, you know. That'll really give your voice a lovely, lovely release. And do as many yawns as you can. And so that's it, I guess, in terms of the vocal, just a mini movement out of getting your voice out of your throat, right? There's so much more, and we share more of that on the Finding Your Voice 5-day challenge. So yeah, just hit me up if you want to find more about that. Put it in the comments below. Also, the third tip that I really wanted to share was around perfectionism, because that can often really block us and stop us from expressing our truth. When we think we have to find the words and be perfect with the words, but what actually happens is that perfectionism shuts us down. So I really know this, that speaking up starts with being messy and being real. And most of the time, anyone who's worth caring about is not going to judge you on being messy and real. In fact, they will appreciate your realness. And I know this from personal experience. In the past, I thought that I had to be all Mrs. Perfect and confident, and I'm fine, I'm great, I can do this, you know, on my own. And yes, I can do things. One, no, I can't do them on my own. I want support. I need to do things together and travel in groups so that we can spread our wings and fly. And I thought that I had to put on this bravado, but it's untrue. The real me is fumbly. Still, after all these years on stage and in front of cameras, I still fumble, and I'm still real, and I still have difficult times, and I still get my voice stuck in my throat sometimes. But using these tools really, really help to express yourself nice and clearly. Yep, so being real and messy is a fantastic thing, and perhaps even there's some simple statements that you could practice aloud for yourself. You know, for example, if you're working on boundaries, you know, for example, anything, something small, just practice it aloud, and maybe some of it's just, that's not okay with me. Or maybe it's something along the lines of, I need a break. Or, thanks for the invitation, I'm unable to attend, but I'd love to see you at this date. Whatever it is for you, you can practice those simple tools to just get ready, get used to it, and start using them. And see, this is the I guess, main message of this whole thing. I can't give you confidence. You can't buy confidence. Really, the truth of it is that courage is first, and then comes the confidence. And so having the courage to fumble and be messy is perfect. It's wonderful. I got your back. Okay? Bring it here. Bring your fumbles. Bring the things you're uncertain of. Bring the challenges that you're having in different areas of your life around finding your voice, and I am here to help you. Okay? So you're never alone. I got your back. And so, again, feel free, write your comments here. Also, I have another warm up video for your voice and body. If anybody would like that, just comment here, warm up, in the comments, and share any of your tips and ideas and thoughts and challenges as well. It's wonderful to be able to be here with you. I'm so incredibly grateful for you. And yeah, I love you already. Mwah. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week or evening, wherever you're watching from. And let's chat soon. Thanks again. Bye.